What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Mikey Roro, and you are here at Bariatric Redemption. Good morning. Well, I don't even know what time it is for you guys out there, but welcome, welcome. We are so glad to have you here. And man, we got pretty good show for you guys today. You already know this show, Bariatric Redemption, is for the patient, by the patient. Okay, this is for us as a community, and we're going to talk about the things that we go through. What I go through, my experiences, and I'm excited to get it started. So we're gonna start right after the intro. Yes, you're with your boy again, Mikey Roro. And listen, everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to Bariatric Redemption, where it's for the patient, by the patient. So I just want to say hello again. And man, I was just I was reflecting over the last week and just thinking about what's new and what are some things that have occurred in my life and my journey, in the bariatric journey. And one of the things that's interesting, I'm going to get straight to it. As of today, so I am about 7-8 months out. I had my surgery. I had the gastric sleeve on November 25th. Prior to that, I had lost on my 3-week liquid diet. I lost about 26 pounds. So currently, as of today, I am down 117 pounds based off of my last doctor's visit, which was a few days ago. They had on file, I've been telling everyone that I was 438 pounds. They had me recorded at 444 pounds the day, I'm sorry, 2 months prior to surgery. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I'll take it. Just shows the hard work, the dedication, and the magic of the bariatric surgery. So I'm going to throw that out there. I'll take it. 117 pounds as of today. So for those of you that know, I am out there. I'm in the gym. I post a couple of workouts. I post as much as I can. Sometimes I feel you guys get tired of seeing me, but I just do it for encouragement. Okay, there goes the word, keyword, encouragement. Whatever we can do to help one another move forward. And that's what it's all about, is encouragement, So 117 pounds down. There are many people that I've seen in the gym. They're mind blown with the amount of weight that I lost with my current transformation. They see me working out hard in the gym. I've heard from family, friends, my wife, and everyone how great I look. And they always ask, I always get asked the question, how do you feel? And how do you feel? And I kind of hesitate on that. I hesitate answering that because it's really interesting. I'm like, man, how do I feel? So how do I feel, everyone? I feel just like you guys that are on the journey with me. You feel good when that number is dropping. That number that's dropping on the scale, you feel good. Every time you see the number drop, there's an excitement inside of you. There's like, yeah, I'm getting it. But ultimately, I don't see it. Okay? I don't see it. Now, in the beginning, when I lost 20, 30, 40 pounds, I was okay with, like, I understood it. I understood not seeing it. Like, I understood in order for me to see it, I needed the scale to show me. But I'm 117 pounds down and I don't see it. And that's mind blowing. That's mind blowing to have lost 117 pounds and you don't see it. Now, I feel it. I do feel it. I will tell you guys this. I go up and down the stairs. I move. I'm not breathing heavy. I'm not gasping for air. At night, I'm sleeping all through the night. I mean, I do feel it, okay? I feel the change. I'm not taking anything away from that, but I just don't see it. And I remember just wondering, man, why don't I see it? Why can't I grasp it? Everybody else sees it. You know, the most importantly, my wife sees it. I was like, you know, she sees it, but then I've always caught myself just being like, you know, I'm in the shower, or, you know, getting dressed, and I see myself in the mirror, and I'm like, I don't see it. I still see the 444-pound man that I battled for all those years, you know? So one day, I was on a Zoom call with a bariatric support group that I go. It's the first Wednesday of every month. And it's really, listen, if you have not joined a support group, okay, join. Google, research, look up, do what you have to do to get into a support group. You can join them on Facebook. You can join them on YouTube. Just being a part of this right here is a support group. But don't stop at one. There are so many people out there that do the surgery, and there are so many different doctors that have different insight. Don't just stay focused on one. Man, get out there, do your research, do your homework, whatever's going to help you grow. So if you're not a part of these groups, I'm going to try to post the 2 or 3 groups that I'm a part of. And it's great. It's just great hearing someone else's story, man. Someone else's story, you know, is life-changing. And if you're willing to accept what someone else done and how it could be helpful and how you could utilize that to make yourself a better individual, you're already you're on the right path. Okay? So in this group, 2 months ago, in the group, everyone was talking, myself, maybe 2 other people. We all at different times said that we don't see it. And that's when the psychologist mentioned the key word. Here it is, everybody. You ready? Drum roll. Body dysmorphia or body dysmorphic disorder. Okay? Also known as BDD or body dysmorphia. And I was like, what? What body dysmorphia? What are they talking about? So let me throw this at you. Body dysmorphia, okay? I got my little notes here. This is all Google. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not a physician. I am a patient that is striving to do his best in his own growth. And that's his growth in knowledge and wisdom and understanding. So I do my homework. I do the research. That's what I'm encouraging, and you guys have to do it. Okay? So Google. So body dysmorphic disorder. All right? Basically, it's a mental illness involving obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in appearance. Okay? Now, the flaw may be minor or imagined, but the person may spend hours a day trying to fix it. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Now, as of right now, see, I love how these websites, they write these numbers, but as of right now, there's more than 200 United States cases per year. Let me backtrack. There's more than 200,000 U.S. cases per year. 200,000. Now it says more than. It could be 300,000, whatever the number is. There's more than 200,000 people that are focused on obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in appearance. And again, the flaw may be minor or imagined, but that person may spend hours a day trying to fix it. So I got to thinking, I'm like, man, do I have that? I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I'm when I go, so once I got the surgery, first question that people ask me, first thought was, what am I going to do with the excess, the extra skin? And I thank God I came across this doctor, and I have to find his name, but I was doing my research and all of that, and this one doctor said, he stated a comment. He said, whether you're doing weight loss surgery or just on your own, and you need to lose 100 pounds or more, doesn't matter your situation, you are going to have extra skin. So then I started realizing, okay, it's not just weight loss surgery. Okay. So then some of the things that I started doing, I started researching on areas of the body that people had to deal with the extra skin. My stomach, I'm going to have extra skin. All right. Am I going to have the surgery to take the excess skin off in the future? Who knows? Who knows? I may not. I may do it if I can. And I'll worry about that when that time comes. But then one of the areas that I saw a lot of people have it was under the arms, triceps, right? So I already started I started working out my targeted areas, started working out the triceps, just so I could try to prevent as much, now key, not everything, but as much extra skin that I can prevent. It's going to happen. All right. It's going to happen, guys. Don't think it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. And you got to do what you got to do. But then I started really thinking about this. I'm like, so these are some of the things that you have to have. Now, first of all, this BDD, Body Dysmorphic Disorder, or body dysmorphia, requires a medical diagnosis. All right. So you got to go to the process. You got to speak with your doctor. You got to, and so on. And then they medically diagnose you. Now check this out. Now it's chronic. Okay. Now it can last for years or be lifelong. Okay. Lifelong. And now treatment can help, but this condition can't be cured. When I read that and when I heard that, I'm like, nah, there's no way. How can there be treatment, or treatment can help, but it can't be cured? Then I started really, really reflecting on this. And I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Then I came to the conclusion. All right. Now, again, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just a patient. All right. I'm a father. I'm a husband. And I like knowledge. I like to research. I like to do all of this stuff. But I'm going to tell you guys this in the bariatric community, all right, in the weight loss community. This situation, this issue is not just for the weight loss community. This is for everybody. Everybody. Okay? Weight loss, I don't care what this is for everybody. Why do I say that? Now, we need to open our eyes and we need to examine what's in front of us, okay? TV, social media, society, they all have us doing what? We watch highlights of other people's lives. Other people post only the good parts of their own lives. Other people, it's like you can edit your life and just put the one or two good things that you have, and that's it. So all we see is that, right? When I used to work in Manhattan, I worked in Times Square in the Port Authority. Countless billboards are up in the air, right? Countless makeup, countless fitness. Society has posted what we're supposed to look like, or what people deem as beauty, what people deem as health conscious. Society has put that, and we eat it all up. And this is where I started to say, man, listen, we need to start really, really breaking down and releasing some of the things in our lives that are causing us to really hate ourselves and not appreciate who we are. Remember, my motto is what? I'm sure, well, so I get it out there. My motto is better than skinny. And when I brought it up, when I introduced it to you guys, for me, it's not just about dropping numbers on the scale, but it's about dropping and breaking the walls of lies that I built up in my own life that take me away from seeing who I am as a husband, as a father, as a man, okay? And we do it to ourselves. For all those years that I've been battling, all these years that I've been battling obesity, the lie that I built up that anyone that was healthier or skinnier being better than me, we would walk in somewhere or whatever, and I seen, somebody that was physically fit right away. Oh, he's better than me. Or right away, oh, my wife probably finds him more attractive than I am. Or other people. This is a lie. And why? Because we've given to what society, what social media, what all of these companies do by marketing this. And here you go. You got a hurt individual like myself that struggle with obesity, that struggle with my health. None of them are telling the importance of getting your health in order. None of them are telling us, work. It's not just about working out to look good, but man, you want to live a healthy life. Now, some of you may say, well, you should have known. But for the most part, many of us here have been dealing with weight gain in our life. Where's all that? So, the way I feel, what I feel about all of this is we, in this journey that we're taking on, everybody, in this journey of losing weight and getting our lives back in order, we need to start understanding one thing. Our perspective in life has to change. Your perspective has to change, okay? And listen to yourself. If what you're telling yourself is negative, you 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 have to be willing to accept, man, I'm negative. I'm tearing myself down. You're going to the gym. Even if you're not going to the gym, you're walking. You're more active than before. You're eating healthy. Listen, everyone, you've put yourself in a position in this with this surgery. You put yourself in a position to to have a better, healthier life. You're already on the right path. Okay? I lost 4 or 5 pounds in 8 weeks. Now, if I was to just sit back and say, man, I lost 4 or 5 pounds in 8 weeks, that's horrible. One, I lost weight. Okay? Two, I'm weight training. We need to start learning how to grasp the positive of what we're doing. A small step that you guys may think is nothing is huge when all our life we've been doing it wrong. Guys, perspective. Now, for me, for those of you that know me, I'm a Christ follower. I love Jesus Christ. He saved me. I've accepted him in my life. He's a wonderful thing. So what I do is I feed my soul. How? Because I read the word. It's okay if you guys don't. That's totally fine. I'm not here to, I'm just telling you how I live my life because I want my life to be an example. Okay? So one of the things that always stands out to me is, what are we fueling? Are we feeding? Now, you can feed your body, your mind, your soul negative, fatty foods. And look what's been happening all these years. I fed my body garbage. And my body turned into something that, look at me. I was on the verge of losing everything because I was giving up on myself. But now when we feed our body, mind, and soul good food, okay, great things happen. So one of the things that always encourages me now when I go through this, when I struggle, I'm in the gym and I just don't see it, but there's a change happening, I remind myself, humble yourself under God's mighty hand and know that he cares and loves you. Right? He cares and loves you. Knowing who you are, his, okay? So knowing who you are, his, can take a huge weight from your mind and ease many anxieties. So remember what that said? Remember what I told you, that the treatment can help, but this condition can't be cured. The moment you start to understand who you are, right? The moment you start to understand knowing who you are, his, you belong to him, can take a huge weight from your mind and ease many anxieties. I just felt to say that because that's who I am, guys. All right? But listen, you guys already know Bariatric Redemption. We're here for us, for the patient, by the patient. And thank you. Thank you for taking the time out, listening to us this week. We got a lot more things happening on the show. Remember, every Thursday at 6 p.m. is our live podcast, okay? Our live viewing. So you guys can come on. You guys can write your comments live. I can even put you on the show. Contact me beforehand on Facebook Messenger, on YouTube. Contact me. I want you on the show. I don't care. Man, I want you here. I need you guys here. Come on, team. All right? But you're with your boy, Mikey Roro, Bariatric Redemption. Let's get it in. Push. One step, one push-up, 1 mile. It doesn't matter what you do. What you're doing now is better than what you were doing before, right? And don't forget, every day is a blessing. Peace.